Welcome. This is Ali, and this is a guided Yoga Nidra experience. Know that I am recording live from the beginning of the rainy season in the beautiful country and rainforest of Costa Rica. So there will be sounds of thunder and frogs chirping and geckos, maybe some toucans, lots of insects, and I just encourage you to welcome the sounds. And if you're someone who's particularly distracted by sounds, then you might choose a different recording. I'm so happy that you're here to practice Yoga Nidra with me today. And know that Yoga Nidra is a state of consciousness, and that I will be offering different practices that will hopefully lead you into this particular state. But know that if you explore other states of consciousness along the way, or you don't end up in a state of Yoga Nidra at all today, that's okay too. So you can trust your body and your subconscious mind to know exactly what you need. You can trust in this process. The foundation of Yoga Nidra is a state of deep relaxation. So might you start by getting comfortable in your body. And this might be in a traditional savasana, or you might know it as shavasana, a posture laying in supine position. But you might also be more comfortable laying on your side, or on your belly, or sitting, or in a reclined position. It can be helpful to block out the light, or cover the body with a blanket for warmth, as the body will cool down substantially as you go into deeper states of relaxation and deep rest. So taking a moment now to get yourself set up with everything that you need to be completely supported and at ease in your Yoga Nidra nest, your little cocoon of deep rest. And once you've found a comfortable position in your body, might you check in with the head and the neck, shoulders, and the arms, making any adjustments necessary in your torso, your pelvis. Could you get even more comfortable in your legs? Encouraging the feet and the toes to soften. Encouraging the fingers to release and let go. And even relaxing into the muscles of the jaw, the throat, the eyes. And as you continue to soften, might you take 2 sips of air in through your nostrils And then a long, slow exhale through the mouth. And let's do that again. 2 sips in through the nose. Releasing, letting the body become heavy as you exhale. And again, 2 sips in. And letting it all go now on the exhale. And taking a moment to welcome yourself now into this practice of slowing down, of going into deep relaxation, so that you might awaken to your true nature through the experience of Yoga Nidra. And if you have a sankalpa that you're working with, might you call that in now? Repeating 3 times. And if you don't have a particular intention that you're working with in your Yoga Nidra practice, you might welcome the phrase, I accept myself just as I am. Repeating mentally 3 times now. Could you welcome your sankalpa with your entire being and all of the layers of yourself, all of the koshas, and now taking a journey of attention throughout your entire physical body. Could you bring all of your attention to the tip of your tongue, to the root of your tongue, the roof of your mouth, the teeth and the gums, the inside of the right cheek, the inside of the left cheek, scanning now towards the lower lip, the upper lip, the flow of air at the tip of the nostrils, the nasal flares, the flow of sensation within the right nostril, within the left nostril. And from the nasal flares to the bridge of the nose, the space between the eyebrows, the right eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, eyelid, and sensing the lashes, the eyelashes, the eye itself, the right eye, a globe of warmth sinking towards the back of your skull, relaxing all of the little tissues behind your right eye. Back to the center of the eyebrows, the left brow, temple, cheekbone, eyelid, eyelashes, the eye itself, a radiant orb of warmth and sensation, relaxing back into the eye socket, releasing all of the little muscles behind the eye. Back to the center of the eyebrows, the center of the forehead, migrating attention towards the hairline and the scalp, sensing the hair and the skin on the entire surface of the head, the skull, heavy and relaxing down into the support of the earth or the pillow beneath you. Begin to sense both ears together, sensing all of the folds of each ear, the earlobes, and the ears listening, and all of the different sounds, arriving, a flow of sound waves and vibrations of the jungle, the rainforest, and just welcoming each sound. And from the experience of sounds, letting attention draw down into the entire jaw, letting the whole lower jaw become heavy and relaxed, and attention drawing from the jaw down into the throat, the center of the throat and the voice box, down towards the pit of the throat, landing all the way down into the heart center. Welcoming the sacred beat of your own heart. The sacred inhale of your own breath. The exhale, the rhythm, the beat of a sacred drum within your chest, and the flow of the inhalation and the exhalation like waves rolling in, rolling out. Connecting you to the sacred ocean of prana all around. From the center of the heart to the right side of the chest, the right collarbone, the right shoulder joint, the upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palm of the hand, back of the hand, base of the thumb, tip of the thumb, tip of the second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and the little finger. All of the fingertips and the space in between the fingers. A sense of the whole hand and the whole right arm and the whole right arm. The right side of the chest to the heart center, and the sacred beat of your own heart, and the sacred flow of your own rhythm of breath. From the center of the chest to the left side of the chest, the left collarbone, the left shoulder joint, the upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palm of the hand, back of the hand, base of the thumb, tip of the thumb, tip of the second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and the little finger. All of the fingertips of the left hand, the space between the fingers, the sense of the whole left palm, and the whole left palm and the entire arm. Sensing the volume and the space within the whole left arm. And from the left arm back towards the center of the chest. Dropping down towards the space between the rib cage. The space between the lower ribs and the solar plexus. Feeling the breath, the rise and fall of the breath here at the solar plexus. And then feeling the sensation of breath drop down into the navel center, sensing the rise and fall of the navel. And letting your attention drop down into the pelvic bowl. So you might sense the whole entire bowl of the pelvis and the sacrum, the tailbone. And let your attention come to the right side hip and down into the center of the thigh, the right knee, the lower leg, the ankle, the sole of the foot, top of the foot, the base of the big toe mound, the tip of the big toe, tip of the second toe, third toe, fourth, and the pinky toe, the little toe. All of the tips of the toes together, and the space that exists in between the toes. Sensing the whole entire right foot and the space within the foot. And the whole right leg. And the volume of the leg and the space within and around the right leg. Let your attention come back into the pelvic bowl. The entire bowl of the pelvis, including the sacrum and the tailbone. The left hip, the center of the left thigh, the knee, lower leg, ankle, sole of the foot, top of the foot, the big toe mound, the base of the big toe, the tip of the big toe, the second toe, third, fourth, and the little toe. The tips of all of the toes simultaneously, and the space in between the toes. A sense of the whole left foot. The whole left foot alive, buzzing with sensation, aware of the space within the foot and the entire left leg, the volume of the leg, the space within the leg, and around the leg. Coming back to a sense of the pelvic bowl, tailbone, sacrum, and a sense of the whole spinal column. sensing the natural curvature of the spinal column. As you feel the entire spinal column, might you welcome the rhythm of your breath. And with that natural rhythm of breath, as you inhale, might you imagine breathing in through the tailbone, up the entire spinal column towards the crown of the head. Exhaling from crown back down towards the tailbone. At your own pace, with the inhale, imagining that breath and attention could flow up the spinal column towards the crown. Exhaling from crown down towards the tailbone. Letting your attention become absorbed in this gentle flow of upward and downward energy and sensation. If your attention wanders, gently guiding it back to a sense of the flow of energy on the inhale. Just imagining a wave of energy and sensation flowing up the spine. Exhaling back down towards the tailbone. Allowing this breath and awareness to nourish the entire spinal column and cerebral brain to the crown of the head and the prefrontal cortex, nourishing this whole region with blood flow and attention. Gently awareness from tip of the tailbone to crown of the head, flowing towards the mind's eye center as you exhale back down the spine towards the tailbone. And letting that go. And could you welcome or imagine now the entire body resting deeply And as you rest deeply, could you imagine yourself on the floor of the jungle? A cool breeze and cold rain. Pouring down over the entire body. Would you welcome the sensation of cold water, refreshing water pouring over your entire body now? Welcoming the sensation of cold rain and cool air. As if you're welcoming the sensations of a cold plunge, a cold shower in the natural rain. And now might you imagine yourself floating in a hot spring or a hot, warm bath. Feeling your body embracing the warmth and the warm, soothing waters of the hot springs or the warm bath. Welcoming the sensations of warmth or heat to spread throughout your entire body. And then once again, might you welcome the benefits of the cold water, a cold breeze, and cold raindrops pouring down over your entire body, and welcoming the sensations of cold water over the whole body now. Sensations of cold, the benefits of cold, allowing those benefits to saturate through your body. Cold water. And from the cold shower in the jungle, in the rainforest, to the warm hot spring or the warm bath. Imagine yourself floating in the warmth, your whole body flooded with warmth, comforting warmth. Letting the warmth spread through all of your tissues now. Feeling the benefits of the warm water, warm healing waters throughout your whole body. And as you rest here, basking in the warmth, might you bring your attention to the mind's eye center and the darkness beyond your mind's eye, beyond your forehead. Could you welcome or imagine the following imagery a lush jungle with rain pouring down on all of the plants and trees. A lush jungle with vibrant greens basking in the rain. A beautiful rainstorm over the ocean. Thunderbolts and lightning. A beautiful storm rolling in over the ocean. Lightning bolts and thunder crashes rolling through, nourishing the waters and the earth with fresh rain. A magnificent waterfall flowing in the jungle through the rocks and mountains. A magnificent waterfall. A massive rainbow across the sky. As the sunset peeks through the rain clouds, a beautiful full rainbow across the sky. Allowing yourself to rest back into the symphony of nature and the elements for the next few moments. Might you invite your body deep, deep into the deepest depths of relaxation and deep rest. And with each inhale, welcoming an awareness of the one who's sleeping deeply. Begin to slowly welcome the sounds of the thunder and the chorus of tree frogs. Slowly beginning to welcome the rhythm of your breath, the sensation of breath within your nostrils. Might you begin to trace around your entire physical body, from the crown of the head down through the right side of your body, around your right arm and down the right side of your torso towards your leg, sole of your foot, and up the inner leg, down the left leg to the sole of the left foot, and back up the left side of the leg, torso, and the whole left arm, tracing from the inner arm around the fingers all the way up the left side of the arm and back towards the crown of your head. And when you're ready, might you take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, and in through the nose, letting the breath go, and one more time, deep breath in, letting it all go. Feel the weight of your physical body resting on the earth. And you might start by gently moving the tongue around inside of the mouth, touching the teeth and the gums. You might take a yawn or begin to nod your head from side to side. You might start to touch the thumb to the index finger and then move through each of the fingertips, feeling the sensations along the way. You might curl the toes, wiggle the toes, flex the feet. Just tuning into your body's needs here as you're waking up. Might you imagine if you could take the most supportive and luxurious movements, waking up first thing in the morning, what stretches or expressions might you explore in your body? You might hug in towards your heart or your center. You might stretch out long or explore a twist from side to side. You might come over to one side to rest in a side laying position for a few deep breaths. Take some time to really notice what's needed here as you reawaken from this practice. And you might have explored many different states of consciousness along the way. Perhaps a state of Yoga Nidra with a deep delta brain waves with full awareness, conscious awareness of the deep sleep state, the dreamless sleep state. And this is the state where all cognitions cease. And we're momentarily liberated from all of our beliefs, all of the thoughts and emotions, and tapping into the deepest layers of the self. So you might take a moment to reawaken, and then you might share with me your experience in today's practice. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today in the beautiful rainforest of Costa Rica. And down here in the Uvita area, which is one of the locations that myself and my beautiful team guide yoga and Yoga Nidra week-long retreats, week-long immersions. So if you'd like to learn more about that, I will leave some information below. And of course, if you're here from our beautiful community of Yoga Nidra teacher training explorers, you're exploring the self-study that comes with a Yoga Nidra practice and guiding experiences for others, then I'd love to hear from you and how you're doing. I truly can't stop smiling when I think about the wonderful souls inside of this community, and I thank you so much for being a part of something so special in this global online training community. If you'd like to learn more about that, of course, I'll always post the links and information below. And I have something exciting to share, which is that our retreats, we just released, at the time of this video, releasing of this video, we just released one more of the retreats for next year. So if you've been on the wait list, if you've been wanting to experience one of these retreats, they tend to fill up within 24 hours. So we really encourage you, if you'd like to learn more or if you'd like to try to snag a spot, there's very limited spots. We take about 20 people per retreat, and we only host about 2 or 3 per year. So it is quite a limited spaces that we do have, but there might be a couple of those spots left at the time of this video being released. So I encourage you to download the information package and learn more about our retreats here in beautiful Costa Rica in Central America. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this rainy experience. And I am truly honored that you're here and practicing with me. If you're new here on my channel, know that I do release recordings each week, and I absolutely love connecting with those of you who are practicing here with me on this channel. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful, and may you be so free. Namaste.